Welcome to the Miracles and Wellness Podcast. My name is Clarissa and I'm your life and wellness coach and also a beauty expert. I am so happy and grateful that you are here. We'll be discussing all things health and wellness, feeling empowered, and loving yourself more while connecting your mind, body, and spirit. Always know that you can manifest whatever you desire for your greater well-being in your life because I believe that miracles are for everyone. Hey there, friends. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I sure am, because we are all truly blessed. All right, so today we're going to talk a little bit about fad diets. Oh yes, because most people at one point or another have tried some kind of fad diet. There's so many things out there. There's this quick fix and that quick fix. There's this pill, and there's just like all these things, right? And there's just like always something popping up because people are always looking for that quick fix. It's like, what can I do now? It's like we are in this instantaneous culture where we just want everything now. Never minding whatever you're trying to heal, how long it took you to get to that state. So ultimately, if it took you 20 years to get to where you are right now, whether you want to lose 30 pounds, whether you want to reverse a chronic illness, it's not technically going to happen overnight. So we need to learn to maybe let that go a little bit, maybe trust the process and go with it. And that's when it comes to making it a lifestyle, all right? And we want something that is sustainable. And so whenever we're doing a fad diet, it's pretty hard for it to be sustainable because there's overly restrictions of things, because it's like, how can you get these 10 pounds off in 2 weeks? It's just always something so extreme. So at the end of the day, it's really hard for you to keep it up. It might have this nice ring to it. And 10 pounds in 2 weeks, that might be something, it might not. I mean, just using it as an example, because there's just so many different ones, right? And a lot of times you might lose a lot of weight in the beginning, but that is basically water weight that you're losing. And then it's going to slow down. So if you're not eating enough food, your body's going to go into like a survival mode because it doesn't know what's going on. It's like, I need food, I need nutrients, because you're not giving it what it needs. And then ultimately the reverse happens of what you don't want to happen. So if you're trying to lose weight, for example, your body's going to hold on to whatever fat is in there for fuel. So if you're doing one of these diets that don't let you eat carbs, you are going to be really lethargic. Your hormones are going to be out of whack. Just like all these things are going to happen. And there's so many different kind of fad diets. But I'm going to say carbs because a lot of people are on this anti-carb thing. And we need them. It's all about the quality of the food. I say this all the time because it is. You can eat food multiple times a day, not one time a day. Eat throughout the day. That helps your metabolism. So if you are living off of a shake or you're eating a protein bar, then you're eating one time a day, for example, it's like your body is going to be unregulated, right? Your metabolism is going to be all over the place. It's like, what's happening? And it's going to hold on to that fat because it's like, okay, now I have something in my system. I don't know what she's going to eat again. Okay, so I got to hold on to this so that I can keep her safe, right? She has to be safe. It's my job to protect her. And so it's like this trickle effect. And then you don't want to be accustomed to eating in this manner, whatever diet you're on, because sometimes you want to go into you're just starving like all the time. And then I talk to people come to me and they're like, well, I can't do that because I don't have the energy. And it's because they're not eating. It's because you have it in your head that if you don't eat, then you'll just like reduce weight. I mean, yeah, the scale's going to go down, but as soon as you eat, it's going to go right back up because there's nothing in your body to sustain life, right? And then starving yourself is going to lead to all kinds of eating disorders. Really sensitive topic, isn't it? But it's very true. So it has to be talked about. There's anorexia, there's bulimia, these binging. People eat a lot sometimes and then you feel guilty about it. That's a whole cycle that's going to happen. And even if you don't go into a binge, there's this guilt cycle that sometimes takes over because you don't have this comfortable feeling with your food. You don't feel free with your food. That's that food freedom that people don't talk about, right? Just being able to love yourself, to love the food, and just love that nourishment that it's given you. That's what it's there for, and these eating disorders come about different things. You start having this dysmorphia with your body, and you just start having these unrealistic expectations about yourself, and then it just starts weighing on you. Then you might start obsessing even more. Okay, so we want to try to have a healthy relationship with food. We want to have enough nutrients. We don't want to lack any nutrients or get any nutrient deficiencies, because if you cut out a whole food group, a whole category, there's going to be something that's going to be missing. Okay, whatever that's fats, carbs, protein. There's so many, so just be mindful of that when you're reading things. Okay, because that's going to lead you down not a healthy path, and then we don't want any more health concerns or diseases that will pop up, because then that might have you get headaches, nausea, constipation, and then you'll feel super dehydrated, and then you won't even realize why you're feeling like this. It might not even dawn on you to link it to the food, because if you saw this diet that's supposed to change your life per se, it doesn't tell you the side effects of cutting out X, Y, and Z from your diet, these nutrients that you're missing. So you might have these massive migraines, and you're like, what's going on with me? And then you might pop a pill for a pain reliever. So the deficiency is still in there. You're just suppressing it. That's back to suppressing those symptoms, right? It all leads together. Okay, it all goes together. And nutrition, the biggest factor, just about a lot of things. Okay, whether that's your weight, nutrition, top the working out all day. Okay, like toning is excellent. That gives you the definition you need, the sleekness, and that also burns more calories. So don't go on a cardio binge. That's a whole nother topic. Okay, a whole nother topic. But it's all about the nutrition. Just like with chronic diseases, a lot of times they're lifestyle diseases, and they can be reversed with our nutrition. Okay, people just don't want to do it. Man, there's so many things you could cook. Okay, just make it fun. Just make it a family affair. Get in the kitchen, pull your spices out, and get to work. And then also, whenever you are being really restrictive with your eating, your hormones will typically kick in, and you'll start having more cravings. And then that goes back to being deprived of your nutrients. So it all plays hand in hand. Okay. So whenever you see something and it's like this magical diet, if it's promoting a quick fix, implies that it might change your body chemistry. It's severely restrictive of groups or nutrients such as carbs or just anything, just be very mindful and wary of it. If it has like really rigid rules that focus only on weight loss and doesn't touch on your nutrition or anything like that, just be aware of that, So it's going to be linked to a fad diet, and it's going to have not the best results for you. Even if you think you see something in the very beginning, a lot of times it backfires, which is why a lot of people do this yo-yo diet, because everybody wants this quick fix. They want this quick fix, and people are like, boom, I'm going to do that one right there because I want to go on vacation. It shouldn't be about the vacation. It shouldn't be about the dress. It should be about a lifestyle that's sustainable, that's going to make you live longer so that you could be here for yourself and for your family. Whatever that reason why is, always knowing why you are doing the things that you're doing, okay? What is your motivation behind it? And it's for weight loss. Why do you want to lose weight, okay? Is it because you feel that your weight is affecting your blood pressure? Do you feel like it's affecting your glucose levels, your cholesterol? Is it deeper than that? It's usually deeper than that. People just a lot of times focus on that. That's why I marry them all together, okay? At the end of the day, know why you're doing it. And allow yourself to go through the process. Allow yourself to go through the process, to enjoy it, because everything changes all the time. And there's always going to be something for you to focus on. So don't let yourself get stressed out or feel weak or fatigued and have all these headaches and just like all the things. So instead of fad diets, let's look at the quality of our food, making sure we're getting enough protein, enough carbohydrate, enough fats, and it's all about the quality, right? And there's no one ratio, there's no one way to eat, because we're all individuals, right? We're all different, we're all unique. So if your brother, your sister, your husband, your wife eats one certain way and that works for them, that does not automatically mean that's going to work for you. You have to try to listen to your body. If you feel off when you're eating something, don't eat it again. Okay. Just, you have to try to be aware, because there's no right way to eat anything. All right. It's just a lifestyle, and you just have to take the time to get to know yourself. And try to eliminate the word diet from your vocabulary. Just realize that it's a lifestyle and not a quick fix, okay? Quality food, nutrition, and you don't have to think about a cheat day. Be like, I'm just going to reward myself with this meal today, because nothing is about perfection, because nothing in the world is perfect. And that just puts extra pressure on yourself, okay? You just have to get to the place where it's a birthday and you want to have a piece of cake. That's fine. Just allow yourself to enjoy it and take in the textures about it. Be like, I'm going to enjoy this for the moment, and I'm going to I'm giving myself permission to have it. That way you don't feel guilty and go down a spiral. Okay. Then you'll be like, it turns into like 2 weeks real quick. It does real quick if you put yourself into that cycle. So just giving yourself that flexibility. Okay. Love food. Food is good. It nourishes you. And just making sure you're eating nutrient-dense foods from all the food groups, whether you are eating plant-based, whether you're eating animal products. The more plants on your plate, always better. So eat regular meals, okay? Eat until you feel full. You don't have to starve yourself if you're worrying about the quality of your food. You don't have to count your calories or any of those things that seems like overly restrictive, or then on top of that just causes you stress. All right. Okay. So I just want you to feel good about yourself at all times. All right. And going on those fad diets does not help you feel good about yourself, because ultimately it's going to lead you down a path that's not really going to benefit you. Okay. So I hope this helped. And any questions you have, just send me a direct message on Facebook or Instagram. And also feel free to come on over to the Facebook wellness community. It's bit.ly/wellbeing group. That's bit.ly/wellbeing group. And the link is also down there in the show notes. So you can just click on it if you don't want to write that down to make it convenient. All right, guys. Talk to you soon.
If you like my morning show, leave a review. Bye, guys.
Thank you so much for coming by. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a written review. Until next time, love and light.